Today's the 5-year anniversary of my relationship with Adrian. I've been ringing myself ratty on set these past 2 days, but some things you just don't skip. What do you think? If Evelyn saw us like this, wouldn't she get the wrong idea?
Misunderstand what? You've had too much to drink. I'm just walking you back to your room.
But in 2 days, you're going to announce our engagement to the public?
I agreed to the engagement because you did me a favor. It helps shield you from outside harassment, publicly Bethans company down.
How do you think Evelyn's will take it?
I'll explain it to her.
Adrian, I'm feeling her dizzy. Can you walk me back to my room?
Sure.
Adrian, today's our reward anniversary and you're here embracing her? About me. I've stood by you from core Raj, startup to Temunamutal CEO, and now you're just throwing me
Evelyn, calm down first. It's really what you think.
Evelyn, it's all my fault. I tonighthood tooked it and it's almost fall. Adrian was just steadying me. Don't touch me. Ah!
You okay?
My foot. It hurts so much.
I'm taking you to the hospital.
You're just leaving like this?
Evelyn, for God's sake, be reasonable. Lily's foot is injured. She has a shoot tomorrow. This can't wait.
Where am I?
You were in a severe car accident. You've been unconscious for a long time due to a head injury, and there's a risk of memory loss. Try to recall. Have you forgotten anything?
Baby, once the company stabilizes, I'll give you a grand wedding.
I remember all of this, but why? Does it feel like I'm watching someone else's story now? No, that's not right. This isn't me.
Strategy.
5 years ago, I came to Los Angeles for a trip. My car lost control and went off the mountain. After the accident, I lost all my prior memories. I am the eldest daughter of the Hart family from New York.
Ms., you have just regained consciousness, so please don't agitate yourself. Since there's no amnesia, rest well. I won't disturb you anymore.
I spent 5 years enduring with a man, reave myself to his assistant, loved so humbly, so it turns out I had forgotten who I was. Tell mother I'm coming home.
Miss, welcome home.
You're back. That's all that matters. Evelyn, we've been searching for you for 5 years, but there was never any word.
Mom, I'm back now, aren't I? Let's talk inside.
Evelyn, you should be resting first, but word of your return spread fast. Those old bastards on the board already have their eyes on you.
What do they want me to do?
A marriage alliance with the Black family heir to secure our foothold in Los Angeles.
Killen Black, the sole heir? Fine.
You don't want to know about him?
I know of him. The entertainment empire Killian Black built practically runs half this town. Just, his reputation in the industry isn't exactly stellar.
Since you're willing, I'll arrange for you to meeting soon possible in Settledist.
Adrian, it's all my fault. I drank too much last night and got too close to you. That's why Evelyn misunderstood.
Don't blame yourself too much. I drank too much too. Just don't cross the line again.
It hurts.
What is it? Did you pull it again?
Like this. I'm afraid I can't attend tonight's brand endorsement. Will it cause trouble for the company?
Focus on healing first. I'll have Evelyn contact the organizers. Lily's foot is injured. She can't make tonight's event. Contact the organizers and cancel. Also, you're responsible for this. Come to the villa and apologize to her.
Her foot injury? What does that have to do with me?
If you hadn't gone crazy last night, would she have taken that fall? Do you know how much this cost the company? As my girlfriend, can't you share the burden?
Girlfriend? Not anymore.
Evelyn, don't test me with breakup threats. Get your ass back here and clean up this mess.
Adrian, don't blame Evelyn. It's my poor health. I couldn't stand steady. One faking pain, one playing blind. You two really are a perfect match.
What did you say?
Listen, carefully. From today on, I'm not your assistant, and I'm not your girlfriend. This lady quits.
Hey, where are you going?
To meet my fiancé. Adrian, where are you going? Adrian, my injury hasn't healed yet.
Didn't expect that the little girlfriend who always cleaned up Adrian's messes was actually from the Hart family.
He and I are done.
So, you agreed to this marriage alliance to spile him? Or is it that the one you actually have your eye on is me?
One's a scumbag who doesn't know it, the other's a scumbag everyone knows about. You think either of you deserves me? This marriage is purely a family transaction. We don't interfere with each other after the wedding. But I have one condition.
Interesting. Let's hear it.
I need to use your hand to bankrupt Adrian.
Done. Then what will Miss Evelyn offer me in exchange?
I can put Grit Entertainment at the top of the industry, even #1 in the country. After all, besides being a leader, your ambition is quite substantial.
Deal. But the engagement announcement goes out tonight.
Pleasant cooperation.
Evelyn? Wasn't she Adrian's rumored girlfriend? How is she engaged to Killen?
Kilton is Adrian's sworn enemy in the entertainment industry. What explosive news!
Evelyn, you'd actually get engaged to that psycho pervert just to spice me? Impossible. Evelyn, what the hell are you trying to do? Have you found out? Where the hell is she?
No, the news has been completely blocked. Our people only confirm that the engagement isn't a publicity stunt.
She's been with me for 5 years. Since when does she have the power to block news? Keep looking! Her and Killian? Impossible. She's putting on this act just to force me to beg. Fine, great. I'll play along with your little game. Where are you?
What's it to you?
I haven't agreed to break up yet. What the hell do you mean by getting engaged to Killian? Trying to piss me off so I'll come crawling back?
You're overthinking. Besides, you've already picked your fiancé. Stop bothering me.
Lily's a different matter. You're acting out of spite because of her? And you dragged my rival Killian into this?
You think you deserve that?
Evelyn, stop this nonsense. You've been with me for 5 years. Can you really bear to throw away everything between us?
Just taking out the trash.
What's gotten into her? It's like she's a different person. If I want to reconcile, I need to meet her in person. Fine, then let's settle this face to face. Come back and take what's yours. After all, you wouldn't want to waste all those years of blood and sweat you poured into the company, would you?
I'll come to the office tomorrow to pack up my documents.
Evelyn, I don't believe you can just walk away from me like this.
Evelyn, are you voluntarily stepping down? Smart move. Leave now while you still have some dignity left. This sunny office? I wanted it, so Adrian had it converted into my personal lounge. Poor thing, you followed him around for 5 years without even a proper title, but I got the engagement with just a little sweet talk. Picking up trash I threw away, and you're this thrilled. You really know how to inflate your own value. Stop pretending. Everyone in this company knows you're just a hidden assistant who can't see the light of day. Now that I've moved up, you need to get out. The project portfolios, financing deals, artist contracts, every single one was built by my all-nighters. Remember this, I Lily walk into Neon Entertainment smiling and I can make Lily crawl out crying just as easily. You have already been kicked out. What is Evelyn still putting on airs for? Your sordid little affair isn't worth a glance. Flaunt that engagement all Lily wants to, you scumbag and cheap trash. Perfect match. Evelyn, don't touch me. Evelyn, I merely fancied your office. You can have it back if you want. But why did you have to hurt me like this?
Evelyn, have you made enough of a scene?
You won't ask what happened, and the first thing you say when you enter is to condemn me?
It's just an office. Why make a fuss?
Adrian, don't blame her. I shouldn't have used her office.
Wait. Fighting over the office? Evelyn, you're not leaving? We're not breaking up? I knew you wouldn't leave me so easily. It's just an office. Pick any other one you want. It's yours.
I don't want the office. And I don't want you either.
Stop right there. Is she really leaving? Without her, How will I handle the company's business? Evelyn, my engagement to Lily is just a publicity stunt. I should have told you beforehand. My fault, I apologize, all right? Don't be so petty over such trivial matters, okay?
You think you're worthy?
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Right? Tomorrow's Grand Curtain Gala, you've always wanted to go, right? Come back. Attend as my girlfriend. This is a great opportunity to network with industry big joss.
Well then, Mr. Adrian, you'd better skis that opportunity tomorrow. Adrian,
Wonderful.
I will naturally attend tomorrow's Grand Gallery on time.
Great. Are you all right? I'll take you to the hospital right now.
Mr. Adrian, you'd better take care of your fiancé first. Oh, right, just a reminder. My office has always had surveillance cameras installed.
Who is she?
She looks familiar.
Evelyn, you're here.
Is that the crown of the moonlit sea? How could she possibly afford to wear that? Adrian, she's wearing the crown of the moonlit sea. There's only one set in the entire world. Even I couldn't get the endorsement deal. How could she possibly have it? Don't blame me for being paranoid, but with so many industry people here today, I'm really afraid she'll make a fool of herself.
Where did you get this jewelry? Why aren't you wearing the set I sent over yesterday?
Your set? Not good enough for me. Evelyn, if you really wanted to save face, you could have just said so. There's no need to wear fake pieces to bluff your way through. Imagine how humiliating it would be when someone calls you out.
The set I sent you was created by a top-tier designer, and you look down on it? Since when did you become so vain?
You actually think my crown of the moonlit sea is fake?
What else would it be? You've been with me 5 years. Don't I know exactly what you're capable of?
Adrian, you're still as arrogant as ever. Don't get angry. The fact that Evelyn showed up today proves she still can't live without you. She clearly didn't consider your dignity at all.
Evelyn, go take off that fake set right now. Whatever you want, we can discuss it privately. Stop embarrassing yourself here.
First, this crown of the moonlit sea is not fake. Second, with your capabilities, you can't afford what I want. Since you're so eager to see who's backing me up, I'll indulge you.
Let me see who's bullying my wife. Let's see who's got the nerve to bully my fiancé. Sorry, I'm late. How much did you pay him to play this part? Evelyn, are you actually enjoying this little act?
I've been trying to get my hands on this set for ages without success, yet she's already wearing it. Mr. Black, when did your taste in women sunk so low?
The crown of the moonlit sea. The day it left the vault, the receipt had Evelyn's name on it. You're actually together? When did things get this far with him?
Even if he gave it to you, it only proves you know how to wrap men around your finger. You just left Adrian and already jumped into bed with Killen?
Who the hell do you think you are slandering my fiancé? Fiancé? Killen, did you steal her away just to spice me? Evelyn, he's not serious about you, can't you see? Come back to me. Listen carefully. She's not someone's past, and she's certainly not yours to judge. Evelyn is my fiancé. Impossible!
What do I care if you believe it? Adrian, she's just trying to provoke you.
Provoke you? You're not even worth the effort. You don't believe it? Then I'll show you proof. Look closely. The legal engagement documents and the family joint statement are crystal clear. Impossible. She's engaged to you? You think I'll believe a few pieces of paper? Equity transfer agreements, family asset allocations, all signed and... You don't even know who she is, and you dare stand here barking?
Adrian, don't be angry. Maybe Evelyn just found someone to play a wart with her, trying to force you to shut up. Your little act is only good enough to fool the cameras.
Evelyn, just to spite me, you're really gonna sell yourself to him?
Sel, open your eyes and look. All of this was voluntarily gifted to me by the Black family.
You can't even recognize real jewelry when you see it. Not only is your taste trash, but your brain is too.
Joint statement. Lawyer witnessed him.
Now, do you believe it?
Evelyn, you...
Now, do you believe it?
Evelyn, you... Impossible. You're just acting out, aren't you?
Evelyn, look at me and say that!
I've settled all accounts that needed settled. Whatever happens to you now is none of my concern.
5 years. You were by my side for 5 whole years, and you just end it like that? You're really gonna marry him?
Who she chooses to marry is her freedom. It's not your place to interrogate her.
Adrian, don't get worked up. The doctor said that injury on the back of your head hasn't stabilized yet. You shouldn't let your emotions...
Shut up! If weren't for you, how would she have caused such a scene?
I really didn't. She's doing this on purpose to make you suffer.
You're certainly quick to cut in. What, that stunt in the office where you frame me for pushing you haven't had enough of performing?
So you'd rather humiliate me in public than give me a single explanation, is that it?
Humiliate you? You're the one bringing shame upon yourself. Let's go. Don't let irrelevant people ruin the evening.
Take a good look. She's mine now.
Hey, Adrian.
Evelyn, don't go.
She's mine now.
Hey, Adrian.
Evelyn, don't go.
For your first time at a black family dinner, you carry yourself with such composure. You've got more presence than we expected.
I apologize for the delay in paying my respects. I ought to have visited sooner. I hope you'll all look favorably upon me from now on.
My wife would naturally never breach etiquette.
Rare to hear you speak so protectively of someone. Looks like you're finally acting like a husband today.
For him to accompany me to meet the elders today is already giving me more than enough face. I've played my part in that performance. Our agreement was clear. Non-interference, maintaining necessary propriety in public.
Propriety? Evelyn, your understanding of non-interference seems rather naive.
The agreement explicitly states that after marriage we don't interfere with each other, including each other's careers, social circles, and private lives.
You are my wife. Legally and in everyone's eyes you are, so your private life, it's only private within the scope of what I permit.
Is that a threat?
We won't interfere with each other's lives, but your life will henceforth be within my line of sight. Get used to it, Evelyn.
Absolutely shameless.
Since this play is opened, it can only proceed according to my script until the final curtain.
And you will sooner or later transform a partner into what I truly intend to claim. My prize.
You didn't hear? Evelyn got into a car accident that night after leaving the suburban set. They had to carry her down from the mountain road.
But didn't they say Adrian sent his assistant to pick her up that day?
Pick her up? Everyone was fussing over Lily's minor injury. Who had time for Evelyn?
Who are you talking about?
Mr. Adrian, we just heard it from others. They said Evelyn was covered in blood and was taken straight to the hospital.
Why didn't anyone tell me that night that Evelyn had a car accident?
Everyone was running around busy because of Lily's foot injury. After the accident happened, I came to find you, but you kicked me out before I could finish.
Lily says it hurts once, and I have the whole floor revolving around her. Evelyn never complains about pain, always cleaning up the mess. Yet I left her alone in the rainy night. Lily's foot is injured, and she has a shoot tomorrow. This injury can't afford any delay.
Adrian, there's no car at the set. I can't get back.
Handle this trivial matter yourself. I actually made favoritism a habit, took her sensibleness for granted. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I'm so sorry.
Where are you going?
I'm calling off the engagement. I actually made favoritism a habit, took her sensibleness for granted. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I'm so sorry.
Where are you going?
I'm calling off the engagement.
I won't agree to call off the engagement. Adrian, you can't turn on me now.
Let go.
You promised the engagement yourself. Now everyone believes I'm your fiancé, and you think you can cast me aside with one word?
I agreed to the engagement because you helped me when I was injured on a business trip 3 years ago.
So now you're going to forget everything?
I haven't forgotten. That's why I launched your career and shielded you from outside harassment. Besides, the engagement rumors benefited the company.
If that's the case, why call it I'm a public figure? You know exactly what kind of impact canceling this engagement now would have.
Because you crossed the line. You made me lose her. I've given you everything I owe. We're done.
Is this still about Evelyn? She's already married. She never loved you.
Shut up.
You really think she'll come back?
I'm warning you away from her, or face the consequences yourself.
I'm the one who loves Adrian the most. Evelyn, I'll make sure you die a horrible death.
You can't miss tonight's dinner party as my fiancé.
That's not in the agreement.
The media is watching.
If Mrs. Black doesn't show up and I'm seen entering with another woman, it'll be bad press for both our companies.
Got it.
Take it easy. I've already sent someone to check her schedule for tonight.
I lost her, Miles. I actually lost her.
Evelyn. Evelyn.
Give me a minute, will you? Evelyn, just hear me out.
What is there left to explain?
Let me admit it first. I was blind. I took your 5 years of dedication for granted, and I had you carry my burdens while hiding from you that I was saving the engagement for Limmy. And that night, it was pouring. You called me and I thought you could make it back on your own. I didn't know you'd get into an accident.
So where did you go?
About the engagement. 3 years ago, she saved me. I owed her, so I...
So you used me as a placeholder, is that it?
Yes. I was wrong.
These 5 years. I revised your pitch decks, cleaned up your messes, stayed up all night handling artist tantrums, and dragged your drunk ass home when you lost it. What did you ever give me? Nothing but a hidden relationship in the shadows, a secret engagement locked away, and that rainy night when you left me all alone with your own hands.
Evelyn, stop.
Wasn't this your chance to explain? Then let me finish for you. You shielded Lily in front of like she was your lifeline. You trampled on me, discard it's gone, you come playing the regret card. Adrian, this isn't love. You just can't stand that I'm not here to slave for you anymore.
Evelyn, give me one more chance, please. I called off my engagement to Lily. I'll fix this. Just give me one more chance.
Not a chance in hell. Look closely. I'm married. I'm Killian's wife, legally and publicly. You and I are long over.
You're doing this on purpose, just to piss me off. You couldn't actually marry him.
Who I marry is none of your damn business. Go back to your fiancé and stay the hell out of my way.
I won't let you. Evelyn, you know you loved me.
No, I never loved you.
Impossible.
I am the oldest daughter of the Hart family of New York. That person was never me.
Evelyn!
Perfect timing. Care to join me?
Might as well.
Not angry? I thought you'd blow up on the spot.
Why make a scene? You're a black now. Scandalous photos would embarrass both families.
So, you're here to keep me in line?
You asked me to come, didn't you? Play all you want, but don't drag me into your mess.
Evelyn, do you really not care, or are you just that good at playing it cool?
I told you from the start, this marriage is strictly business. Since it's a transaction, let's skip the lovey-dovey act.
But now I'm curious to see when you'll finally crack for me.
I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. I've seen you. Now clean up your own mess.
You can't run forever, Mrs. Black.
I knew it. She'd never fall for trash like him. But the engagement is real. Engagement? She's forcing my hand. She deliberately picked someone worse just to torture me. Evelyn, you're waiting for me to come steal you back, aren't you? Then I'll give you exactly what you want. Did you plant this trending topic?
It wasn't me, I swear. But everyone's asking why you won't marry me already.
Get someone to pull that trending topic down now. Kill all your press releases.
Too late to stop it now. That someone like me doesn't even deserve a wedding. Adrian, cancel it, and I'll be a total joke. I've survived all these years on that trauma, you know that.
Don't pull that card on me.
Corner you? If I hadn't taken that bullet for you, do you think you'd even be standing here today? Ever since then, I've had trauma responses every night, and now you don't care if I live or die, all for Evelyn? The doctor said I'm highly vulnerable to triggers. Do you really want to trigger another episode?
Enough.
I know you don't love me, Adrian. I don't want anything else, just a public ceremony. After that, you can freeze me out however you want. Just don't make me look like a fool in front of everyone.
The ceremony proceeds as planned.
I knew you wouldn't abandon me.
This is the last time. Stay in line.
Evelyn, didn't you say you wouldn't fight for him? Then I'll make this the biggest spectacle possible and force you to watch him stand by my side.
Evelyn, it has to be her who leaked this. What the hell is she trying to do? Evelyn, did you put this on the trending list?
You and Lily aren't worth dirting my hands over.
Mr. Adrian, Evelyn and Killian's engagement is treading, same day as yours.
Scheduling it the same day, was this deliberate?
Evelyn, do you have to get back at me like this?
Retaliation? Please.
Choosing today specifically? Aren't you just trying to humiliate me?
I don't care enough to humiliate you. From now on, you walk your path, I'll live my life. Let's just stay out of each other's lives.
You serious?
Isn't this what you always wanted?
Evelyn! She means business. She's slapping me in the face in front of everyone.
This dress is mine. This dress belongs to me. You? You've been Adrian's lapdog for 5 years, hanging around him without even getting a proper title, and now you have the nerve to fight me for haute couture? I'm here to take what's mine. At least that's more respectable than kissing ass to get what you want. Pretty words. But aren't you just using Killian's clout to throw your weight around here? Without him, you couldn't even walk through this store's door. Sorry, ladies. This is a limited edition piece. Only one in the world this season. I can only give it to one of you. Get your manager on the phone. This is Evelyn Hart. I want priority on this limited dress. Now.
Miss Evelyn Hart? Yes, we'll arrange it immediately.
Sorry, the system just updated. Brand headquarters has transferred the highest priority for this dress to Miss Evelyn Hart. What tricks did you pull? Someone who only has power because of a man. How dare you act high and mighty with me? Get this straight. The brand isn't showing me favor because I'm marrying Killian. The brand knows me. So what? Adrian gave me a public ceremony, gave me haute couture, and kicked you out. What do you have to compare with me? Everything he gave you is beneath me. Apologize to me. Now, dream on. Call security. If you don't apologize, I'll tell Adrian right now, word for word, how you bought trending spots to leak the engagement news without permission. After all, just yesterday, he was begging me for a chance to reconcile. Apologize or get thrown out. Your choice. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry! Too late. Throw her out.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Adrian! She stole my gown and had her security throw me out.
She's stunning. She was standing right beside me all along. How did I only just see it?
Adrian, say something. She deliberately picked today to humiliate me.
You're a public figure. Stop making a spectacle of yourself with all this crying.
Adrian.
Let's call off the wedding. Evelyn, I need to talk to you.
Send the dress to the Black Revidence. Adrian, I can't breathe.
Lily.
I took that bullet for you, developed psychological trauma, and now the whole internet is watching. You don't want me anymore either, do you?
Enough.
Once the engagement is done, I'll go explain everything to her.
Wow. Talk about nerve. A woman who was her ex's assistant for 5 years thinks she's worthy of the Black family? Kilton, you really have guts. Bringing home someone else's cast-off? Aren't you embarrassed to be seen with her in public?
You done?
What, hit a nerve? I've seen plenty of women like you. You use men to climb the ladder, and sooner or later they'll throw you right back down.
So this is how the Black family operates? I haven't even stepped through the door, and your cousin's already kissing up to outsiders by putting me down?
The kid's just mouthy. Don't pay him any mind.
Fine, then let me make this clear. The woman sitting in this car today, is she the daughter of the Hart family or just some decorative piece anyone can mock?
Stop putting on airs. Once you marry in...
Zip it! Have you forgotten? This engagement happened because the Blacks begged the Harts. I didn't beg my way into your family. If you want to use this marriage as a chessball, I'll play along. But anyone who uses this arrangement to humiliate me, I'll make sure they lose face in public, including you.
Rowan, apologize.
Killian!
Now.
Sorry, Evelyn. I was out of line.
Remember this. I'm entering the Black family as a partnership, not to be your punching bag.
Now.
Sorry, Evelyn. I was out of line.
Remember this. I'm entering the Black family as a partnership, not to be your punching bag. You just can't stay away, can you? Same day, same hotel. Are you here for your own engagement, or did you come specifically to humiliate yourself by following me? Stand steady before you speak. Wouldn't want you collapsing before your little show does. Take a good look. This is limited edition eau jewelry custom made by Adrian. What about your crown of the moonlit sea? Too scared to wear it today, worried it'll pale in comparison?
Both ceremonies are happening tonight. Do you have to make this so damn ugly?
You don't own this hotel, and you didn't close off the street. If you can walk in here, so can I.
A former assistant standing here really does look like she's gate packing for attention. Even the air reeks of desperation. One more word, and you get the hell out. Now.
You stole my dress, crashed my venue, and now you dare play it so cool. Evelyn, are you that obsessed with me? You just can't stop fixating on my engagement, can you? You're not important enough to waste my energy on.
So this engagement tonight, it's real? So this engagement tonight, it's real?
At this point, you still don't get it?
This can't be.
Why not? You can get married, but I can't? The CEO of Neon Entertainment? You're way out of line.
Cut the crap and come with me. It's not too late to fix this.
Not too late for what? To keep standing in your shadow, being your human shield?
I can cancel the engagement. I'll do it right now. Just say the word.
I've already made myself perfectly clear. I'm getting married. Are you not understanding, or are you just refusing to believe it?
So you're really going to marry him? You won't even give me an explanation?
Why should I explain? For 5 years, I worked myself to the bone for you, and what did I get? You left me alone in the rain. Isn't everything today the result of your own choices? Adrian, are you crazy? The media is filming. The ceremony is about to start. You promised me everything would go as planned.
I'm calling off the engagement!
What? What did you say? Adrian! What did you just say?
I said the engagement is off. Kilton, the old mansion's blowing up your phone. Some urgent family business? Shut up. Today's engagement ceremony is temporarily canceled.
Blackside called it off too? Both engagements are canceled. Quick, get shots. You can't leave. The trending topic's been up for 3 days. If you dump me now, you're killing me.
You should have seen this coming the day you used trending topics to force my hand.
Lily, was your engagement just a publicity stunt? Both big shots dumped their engagement tonight. What's your response? No, I'm not feeling well. Adrian was just worried about me.
One got dumped, one got ghosted. Tonight's been a real shit show.
Say one more word and I'll ruin you.
Evelyn, get out!
Are you done with your little tantrum? Get out of my way.
You just had to show up today, at this exact hotel, saying those things to my face. Wasn't it all calculated to force me to chase after you?
You still don't get it? I'm leaving because this spectacle is too disgusting to watch.
You get engaged to him, then turn around and want to leave? What the hell do you take me for?
Who the hell do you think you are, demanding I account for my whereabouts?
You said you'd marry him, yet here you are, fleeing in the middle of the night just like that night, looking just as pathetic. These cheap tricks might fool me. Get your ass home with me now.
Last time, you left me in the rain. Tonight I'm leaving on my own. Don't confuse the two.
You're not going anywhere.
Let go.
I let you go once, and look what happened. You became someone else's wife and stood before me, making a fool of me. Evelyn, I'm telling you, you're not leaving today.
This is coercion.
Call it whatever you want.
Adrian! Have you lost your mind?
Yes, I'm insane, and you're the one who drove me to it. Yes, I'm insane, and you're the one who drove me to it.
Stop the car! Why did you lock me in?
Lily and I are over. Tonight's engagement was just wrapping things up. I can't keep making the same mistakes.
Wrapping things up? You always know how to dress up your damage with pretty words.
I was an asshole. I hid the engagement from you, and leaving you in the rain that night is the worst mistake I ever made.
But what does regret change? When I was lying bleeding in the rain, you were with her. Only now that everything's falling apart do you come crawling back?
I didn't just remember now. I never stopped loving you.
Don't touch me. You pushed me away so easily back then, and now you lock me in here. You call this love?
Evelyn, just hear me out. Just this once.
I've heard enough of your words.
Watch out!
Do you see it now? I can't even keep my life safe with you.
Watch out!
Do you see it now? I can't even keep my life safe with you.
Let me take you to the hospital.
I don't need your help. Open the door.
You're bleeding. Stop acting so tough.
If you're not going to see this through, don't pretend to care. Open the door.
What?
Adri, it's bad. Lily locked herself in after getting back to the villa. She smashed half the living room and she's shaking. No one can get near her.
What are you waiting for? Your fiancé is hurt.
The private doctor's already here. He says she can't take any more stimulation. If this continues, something terrible will happen.
Do you have to talk to me like this right now?
What else? You've already made your choice. Stop holding me bowed.
Get Adrian here! If he doesn't come, I'll kill myself today!
What did the doctor say?
She's emotionally unstable. She needs quiet observation. She cannot have any more stimulation tonight. It's best if the person she relies for most stays with her.
You hear that clearly now?
Someone must stay with her tonight. Do not stimulate her further.
I knew it. You'd still come.
Someone must stay with her tonight. Do not stimulate her further.
I knew it. You'd still come. Don't go. If you leave, they'll all laugh at me. You promised you'd stay with me.
I'm not leaving. About last night, I can explain. Did you go to the hospital to treat your wound? Evelyn, pick up. Just for a second. Hate me. Curse me. Anything. Just don't go silent. You saw it. Why won't you answer? You won't even bother to pronounce my sentence. You won't even bother to pronounce my sentence.
Ms. Evelyn, are you taking over both the entertainment and investment divisions?
Cut 3 ineffective publicity expenses immediately, then suspend 2 Haskiv partnership channels.
If we halt now, severing the publicity pipeline with Neon Entertainment will slow our capital recovery.
That's exactly why we restructure contracts and cash flow first. August Hart, have legal review all existing contracts. Consolidate overseas distribution under Hart Pictures. Re-sign rookies to performance-based splits.
Understood. This will streamline our future project negotiations.
Also, regarding streaming partnerships, retain 1 exclusive, reopen bidding with the other 2. Award it to whoever offers better terms.
The new president really knows her stuff.
I heard she spent 5 years at Neon Entertainment. She definitely learned her trade. Just received word Nightfall lost its funding. The producer is actively seeking new partners. Should we take it?
Take it. I'll handle the negotiations personally.
This project has substantial scale. You've just returned. Wouldn't pushing forward now be too aggressive?
No, I know these preachers inside out. Speed is essential. This project generates profit and restores market confidence.
If everyone's clear, execute immediately. I want the revised proposal by end of day.
Understood, Mrs. Evelyn.
The producer responded. He only asked one thing. Who calls the shots at Hart now?
I call the shots.
5 years apart, and you're still the same, sharp and decisive as ever.
Projects don't wait. Neither do I.
You straightened everything out on day 1. The board doesn't dare underestimate you now.
I'm not here to prove anything. I'm here to take back what's mine.
Evelyn, we need to talk. About last night, I owe you an explanation.
What you owe me isn't an explanation.
I know I was wrong. I'm coming over right now. Just give me 10 minutes, even if it's just to yell at me.
Adrian, stop bothering me.
I was just trapped. Lily's side.
Whoever's got you tied up, go be with them. Don't call again.
Ex-boyfriend?
From now on, I only care about markets, box off, and mergers. Feelings don't belong in a boardroom. Don't call again.
Ex-boyfriend?
From now on, I only care about markets, box off, and mergers. Feelings don't belong in a boardroom.
Sign this. From today on, Neon Lead Entertainment won't clean up your messes anymore.
You know damn well I have episodes whenever termination comes up, and now you're forcing me to sign? Are you trying to watch me break down?
You were the one who put me on the map. You promised you wouldn't abandon me. Now, for Evelyn's sake, you don't even care if I live or die?
Don't drag her into this. Today we're only talking about the contract.
But you know my condition best. I have trauma records, and the doctor said I can't handle stress. Bringing up termination now, aren't you basically pushing me to my death?
Lily, sit down first. Breathe slowly. Don't get any more agitated.
You can't leave. If you walk out today, I won't make it through tonight.
Last night you did the same thing. No meds, no water, yet your pulse stayed perfectly steady.
So now you think I'm faking illness to trick you?
You know exactly what's going on. Don't use this to chain me down, Lily.
But I did save your life. It's because of you that I ended up like this. And now for that woman, you have to kick me aside, don't you?
Even a life debt has its limits. What you really feel for me, you know it yourself.
If that's how it is, none of you are getting rid of me.
What you really feel for me, you know it yourself.
If that's how it is, none of you are getting rid of me.
Evelyn, I had a feeling you'd come here. You used to say this place had the coffee that suited you best.
Good memory.
Evelyn, I'm here to apologize today. About Lily. I crossed the line because of gratitude.
But it won't happen again. I've already terminated her contract with the company.
Are you done?
No. Over these 5 years, you've cleaned up too many messes for me, but when you needed me most, I wasn't there. Evelyn, forgive me. Come back, please.
So what? You think apologizing makes everything disappear?
No. I don't have the right to ask for your immediate forgiveness either. I just wanted to tell you personally that the wrongs you suffered shouldn't be dismissed as just a misunderstanding. If you want to draw a clear line between us, I accept that.
Since you figured that out, get out.
I know. I'm not here to force you back. I just want to give back everything I owe you.
The 5 years I lost, you can't repay that. Move.
Why are you so hung up on one woman?
Without her, I can't even function it. The company needs her too.
Is she really that important?
She's transformed completely, nothing like before, even more captivating.
Then,
put someone on her tail. I'll get her back eventually.
is she really that important?
She's transformed completely, nothing like before, even more captivating.
Then,
put someone on her tail. I'll get her back eventually.
Evelyn, you just won't stay dead. Married already, and you still dare to steal Adrian away. And you, Adrian, now you're pretending you've come to your senses? Who was it that showered me with resources? Who stood by and watched Evelyn get crushed, then covered for me? Evelyn, you think marrying Killen means you can lord it over me? You love playing the innocent saint, don't you? Then I'll drag you right back through the dirt. It's me. That forged evidence, is it ready?
You know I always deliver.
Release all the evidence, stir up a massive scandal, make everyone believe Evelyn spent years bullying me, forcing pills down my throat, dragging me to shrinks, pin every bit of my worsening trauma on her.
They're watching her closely now. Double the price.
Money is no object. I want her total ruin.
And the witnesses?
I'll handle the witnesses. You just do your part. Evelyn, this time I'm not fighting you over a man. I'm coming for your life. Money is no object. I want her total ruin.
And the witnesses?
I'll handle the witnesses. You just do your part. Evelyn, this time I'm not fighting you over a man. I'm coming for your life.
3 investors just pulled out, and the board's only giving you 1 day. If you want to save the company, you have to meet with the Hart people.
If I can secure the investment, the company can still turn this around.
Mr. Cole, the Hart representative is already here. You can speak with them directly.
Hello. I'm here on behalf of Neon to discuss our continued partnership. Regarding the previous misunderstanding, we can start fresh. Evelyn?
This is a project site. We don't do reunions here.
The Hart sent you?
You chased me all the way here with even checking who the investor was?
Neon's productions can't stop. We're willing to compromise. Name your terms. We just need Hart's investment.
You're not here to negotiate. You're here to beg for survival.
So you knew I'd come.
The board threw you out. The project's cornered you here. If you can't handle your own business, don't blame bears for seeing right through you. I can't invest in Neon Entertainment's project.
Why?
These production projects have already been handed over to Killian's company. The official notice will arrive shortly.
Evelyn, don't mix personal vendettas with business. Do you have to drive Neon into the ground before you're satisfied?
You've got it all wrong, Adrian Cole. For 5 years, you used my connections, my strategies, and my money to pave your way. Now that I'm simply taking them back, you can't handle it?
Evelyn, I'll concede the professional loss, but you won't even see me. Is this your way of torturing me with the past?
Don't flatter yourself. You're not even worth collaborating with.
How can you be this ruthless?
I should have been this ruthless long ago.
The rig! The rig's coming loose! Get out of the way! Mr. Cole, call an ambulance! Hurry!
Eve.
Mr. Cole, call an ambulance! Hurry!
Eve. Evelyn. Don't go. Just this once. Take me to the hospital. I'm begging you.
Mr. Cole is seriously injured. He needs immediate attention.
You never used to abandon me.
Clear the venue first. Ensure everyone's safety.
Are you even listening? I'm bleeding.
I heard you. Get him to the hospital. The Hart group will take full responsibility for any issues.
Evelyn! You can actually go this far. Before, when there was danger, you always rushed ahead of me. You were never like this.
I was an idiot back then.
Stop!
You were never like this.
I was an idiot back then.
Stop!
That night, I didn't mean to leave you like that. I had no idea you'd been in an accident. I sent people to find you, check the hospitals.
You've said this countless times. So what?
If I'd known, I never would have left you alone in the rain. Evelyn, I admit I was dead wrong, but that situation, it wasn't what you think.
Does what I think even matter?
At least you should know I wasn't heartless enough to ignore whether you lived or died.
So if nothing happened, you did nothing wrong? If nobody died, I should just nod and let it go? Adrian, I'm doing perfectly well now. I'm back where I belong. Your explanations are useless to me.
You really don't care at all anymore?
That's right. I don't care. It's not about forgiving you or not. This thing with you, it doesn't exist in my world anymore. You're hurt and you didn't tell me? Who let you come here?
Get out.
Was it you? He's injured like this and you still dragged him to the office? What the hell are you trying to do? Instead of making a scene here, why don't you keep a tighter leash on your husband?
Evelyn, I'm taking you with me.
Put me down!
I'm taking you with me.
Put me down!
Stop struggling. Nobody's getting you out of here without my say-off.
You dragged me here just to break the law?
Crime? I built your whole life these past 5 years. You think you can just dust off your hands and pretend none of it counted?
I spent 5 years grinding beside you, but I wasn't your property.
I never agreed to end us. And don't you dare use Killian to bait me. Who you marry, who you stand next to, means nothing in my book.
What exactly are you? When you hid that secret engagement, you made a clown of me, the real girlfriend? Now your company's crumbling and you want to cage me back in to plug the leaks?
I said it. You've always belonged to me.
Let go.
You want to forget? Fine. But I remember. You lived under my roof. You slept in my bed. You think saying we're nothing scrubs that clean?
Yes. From the moment you shielded Lily Brooks, you were dead to me.
Resources, equity, public recognition, name it and it's yours. Just come back.
What I want, you don't have the currency to pay. I want you erased from my existence.
Impossible. In this lifetime, you're coming back to me. Only me.
Adrian, you lay one finger on me and I'll show you hell.
Then test me. See exactly how far I'll go.
Adrian, you lay one finger on me and I'll show you hell.
Then test me. See exactly how far I'll go.
Don't you dare touch me, Adrian.
Then try me. See if I dare. Are you forcing me to keep you like this?
Keep me? You've lost your mind?
5 years. Every single day you stood by me. I remember all of it. Who gave you the right to just walk away?
Because you never remembered me. You only remembered what I was useful for. Adrian, you mark my words. What I gave you these 5 years was far more than you ever gave me.
Evelyn, you will end up back in my hands sooner or later. You just recovered. Why are you pushing yourself like this?
Miles, I get it now. She doesn't hate me. She's settling the score. If it's about settling scores, I can pay it back.
Don't you see it yet? Evelyn isn't Lily. That money piscating routine of yours won't work on her. Won't work? She spent 5 years at this company. She knows exactly what cost means. I'll throw every major project, every cash flow at her. She'll see it eventually. We can't touch the accounts anymore. Withdrawing large sums now is handing the board a knife against you. What does the board matter? I built Neon from the ground up. You're trying to buy her, not win her back. Buy? You're wrong. I'm telling her, whatever Killen can offer, I'll double it.
Have you lost your mind? Money is the last thing she needs right now.
Then I'll buy back every project she holds, pave the way for every artist she wants to push, every production she wants to greenlight. Doesn't she want control? I'll serve her the entire operation on a silver platter.
Get a grip. Doing this will snap Neon's cash flow chain. If the company falls, I can rebuild it. If she leaves, she's never coming back. From now on, I want the whole industry to know. As long as Evelyn comes back, I'd burn Neon to the ground for her. From now on, I want the whole industry to know. As long as Evelyn comes back, I'd burn Neon to the ground for her.
The acquisition contract you signed is already in effect. Have you really thought this through? You're really going to gamble Neon Entertainment on her coming back? Whatever she wants, I'll give it to her.
Adrian, I can't breathe.
What's wrong?
Adrian, are you going to see Evelyn again?
This is my personal matter. Stay out of it.
She's Mrs. Black now. Even if you blow your entire fortune, she'll only think you're filthy. But I'm different. I'm still here. I'm still willing to stay with you.
Shut up.
What good does it do locking her in the villa when she won't even see you? Don't forget, what she hates most is how you keep wavering between her and me. I know you love her. If you really want to see her, I can arrange it for you. She wants to see me fall the most right now, doesn't she? If you really want to see her, I can arrange it for you. She wants to see me fall the most right now, doesn't she? You actually showed up. What, here to laugh at me? You don't even deserve the word joke. I'm here to remind you. The show's over. I don't know what you're talking about. Real patients don't time their episodes for the cameras. Or is your trauma narrative fabricated? What are you talking about? You know damn well whether I'm talking nonsense or not. Let me tell you something. Making accusation without proof, that's slander. Here's the response from your so-called rehab facility. No hospitalization records found. What does one email prove? Who knows if you forged it? What does Merrick House Bout right net? You think some scraps of dirt can touch me? Adrian believes me. The public believes me. What are you, anyway? Whether you're lying or not, we'll see soon enough. I don't have time for your nonsense. Scared? Your fabricated testimony, old surveillance footage, recordings, and your good friend Lexi's lies for you. I'll dig up every single one. You love playing the victim? Fine. I'll turn on all the lights and let everyone see your face clearly. Next time we meet, I won't be looking for a change of expression. I'll be watching your complete collapse. Next time we meet, I won't be looking for a change of expression. I'll be watching your complete collapse. You really think lashing onto the blacks will wash away those 5 years? At the end of the day, you're still just an errand girl. Adrian's dirty little secret. Watch your filthy mouth. What, did that strike a nerve? You wasted 5 years and couldn't even get a proper title. Now you're putting on airs. People like you were born to be stepping stones. Touch me again, and I'll make sure you never stand in front of a camera again. You wouldn't dare. You think Adrian would actually believe you? He chose me back then, and he'll protect me now. Help! Evelyn, why can't you ever leave me alone?
Evelyn!
Don't blame her. I said the wrong things. I deserved it. You never get tired of this act, do you?
Enough! She's already like this. How much further are you going to push her?
Adrian, you haven't changed at all. I just begged her to stop destroying me, and she hit me, forced me to admit things that never happened. Never happened? Your so-called—
I said enough! Haven't you caused enough scenes for one night?
Miss Hart, Mr. Black's men are here to escort you out.
I'm not the one who's going to be crying. About time. Killen's efficiency leaves much to be desired. Goodbye. This lady's done playing with you two.
Evelyn.
Goodbye. This lady's done playing with you two.
Evelyn.
Isn't this the personal assistant to the former president of Neon? The one who forced artists to take meds and work them to the groan? What are you talking about? And you still have the nerve to show up at a place like this? It's all over the trending charts. Lily was crying on camera, saying you exploited her illness for hype. Everyone in the company knows how ruthless you are. You've been exposed like that and you're still playing dumb? The interior is full of people who climb over artists to get ahead. You auditioned for the second female ruled in Nightfall Month and got reneged by Hart Entertainment. Now you're using Lily's mouth to step on me, trying to get me to notice you? Even if you're back at Hart now, you can't wash away your dirty past. Wash away? You don't even know the truth and you think you can speak for Neon? From today on, for all joint projects between Hart and Black, your names are blacklisted. You actually have this much power. Evelyn, I didn't mean it like that. I just believed what I saw online. You jumped at the first rumor you heard and now you're scared? Apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Evelyn. Don't let me see either of you again.
Clean up your mess within 30 minutes. The Black family name doesn't hang on dirty trending topics like this.
I haven't fallen yet. I don't need your lessons. Suppress the trending topics. Don't delete the evidence yet. Lock down all the source accounts. I'll investigate each one personally.
Why did the trending topics suddenly disappear? Didn't you say it could stay up all night?
The opposition moved too fast. But don't worry, the public opinion damage is already done.
I paid you to fabricate evidence and edit the surveillance footage, and it vanished before even making a splash?
You only asked me to falsify evidence and testify. You never said the person you're fighting has such powerful backing.
You took the money, so you better do the job right.
So it was you. Easy catch. Back up this video 3 times. 1 for legal, 1 for PR, and 1 locked in the cloud. Don't release it yet. Mrs. Evelyn, we've traced it. The accounts that previously accused you of bullying Lily, forcing her to take medication, and led the smear campaign definitely originated from shell accounts under Lexi's name. Mrs. Evelyn, we've traced it. The accounts that previously accused you of bullying Lily, forcing her to take medication, and led the smear campaign definitely originated from shell accounts under Lexi's name. We got her. Lexi was intercepted by our people the moment she stepped out of the parking garage. Good. Release all the evidence. Now. The trending tropics have flipped. PR is asking if we should take Lily down too while we're at it. Not yet. Let her watch her own people burn first.
Lily forced me to do it.
Your hands weren't shaking when you took the money.
I'll post a statement. I'll apologize live. Just give me one chance.
Too late. You loved hiding behind those accounts to bite people, didn't you? Today, stand at that door and bite her back. Why did you bring her here?
You said you'd protect me if anything happened. Now the whole internet is tearing me apart. Lily, say something.
Now, it's your turn.
again!
Perfect timing. Come see what your beloved woman is really like.
What the hell is going on with those trending tropics about you? Do you have any idea how many brands are terminating contracts right now?
It was her. Lily forced me to do everything. She dictated the smear campaigns. She made me edit the surveillance footage. Are you insane? You took the money and did the dirty work, and now you're trying to drag me down with you?
Here's the truth you wanted. Medical record verification emails, old Corda screenshots, Lexi's call recordings. It's all here.
Lily, you better explain yourself clearly today.
Adrian, I was just afraid you'd leave me. Adrian, she drove me to this.
And you're still blaming others?
Mr. Adrian, she said if we crushed Evelyn, you'd be on her side forever.
Enough. Record a video. Right now. You and Lex explain everything clearly and apologize.
You want me to destroy myself?
You're the one who destroyed yourself. From this moment on, Neon Entertainment is shelving you completely. All collaborations are terminated. If you dare make another scene, I'll make you disappear from this industry entirely.
Fine. I'll record. I'll apologize.
Evelyn.
You want to bury me? Fine. Then we'll all rot together. We'll all go down together.
Evelyn, wait. I've dealt with the Lily situation. What is this?
Marriage certificate. It's legally binding.
Impossible. Wasn't this just a transaction? How could you actually tie yourself to him?
You're the only one who thought this was all an act from the very beginning.
Whatever he can give you, I can give you. I've acquired all the major projects for you. If you want to work in this industry, I'll pave the way for you all the way. I'll compensate you for everything I can, all right?
You're still trying to buy your way back with money and gifts. I'm standing here today not because Killian gave it to me, and certainly not because you granted it. I took it back myself.
But you used to clearly—
I told you that wasn't me.
What do you mean?
I'm actually grateful. That night you abandoned me in the suburbs, a car accident restored my memory. I remember everything now. Standing behind me is the Hart family of New York, not something you can win back with a simple apology.
Evelyn, I don't believe it. Even if you've remembered everything, can you really cast me aside so completely?
To me now, you're nothing but a stranger.
Evelyn, I don't believe it. Even if you've remembered everything, can you really cast me aside so completely?
To me now, you're nothing but a stranger.
Lily stopped shooting, artists are jumping shift, and the board's already blowing up. Push the North American pre-sales, overseas rights, and short-term debt swaps all at once. And that Nightfall project, it should bring cash flow. You drained all the liquid funds last time. If you throw money at this again, Neon will bleed out by tomorrow. Let it bleed. If the project launches, Neon survives. 7 funds, 3 theater chains, 2 guarantors, all switched to the Hart Black joint terms. He tried to juggle with empty shells and you just welded the door shut. Ruthless.
Not ruthless. I built this with my own hands. I'm merely taking it back.
You want him on his knees watching his company sink.
The holes I plugged for him 5 years ago, today he fills them himself.
You've got claws. Evelyn, I think my feelings for you just shifted. Evelyn, must you burn me to the ground?
You're wrong. I'm just reclaiming what always belonged to Hart.
I'll find others. I still have moves.
Save Neon first, then come talk to me about options.
Are you still pouring money in? Neon is bleeding dry. Even if we're bleeding dry, it's not Black's place to step on me. Pull all liquid assets, hit Killian's streaming shells first, then short his Fredge theater chains. I want him bleeding tonight. That's Hart and Black joining forces. You're marching the company to its grave. If I'm going down, I'm dragging him down with me. He stole my project, stole my people. Does he really think I'll just kneel and take the beating? No. Black just added 3 rounds of buybacks. He swallowed Northport Distribution and Westline Theater warehouses whole. Impossible. He shouldn't have mobilized this fast. Mr. Cole, we just received word. The 3 fringe businesses we listed for sale, Black Capital reverse locked them. Who gave them permission to touch my portfolio? If your teeth aren't sharp enough, don't sit at the high-stakes table. You set me up. You reached first. I just chopped off the whole arm you stuck out. Killian! You lost today not because I'm ruthless, but because you're nothing without Evelyn.
Adrian.
Killian! You lost today not because I'm ruthless, but because you're nothing without Evelyn.
Adrian.
You drove me to this point, and you can just sit there like nothing happens?
If you could barge in, it means your little network hasn't completely died yet.
Stop pretending. 7 funds, 3 theater chains, 2 guaranteers, all pulled by you and Killen. You want me on my knees, don't you?
You owe me. You owe the Harts. I'm taking it all back, every single penny.
Enough! I don't want the company, I don't want the projects. You come with me right now. Tomorrow, we file for divorce.
Are you giving me an order?
Yes. That certificate between you and Killen, I don't recognize it.
You're delusional. Now that Neon is collapsing, you suddenly remember me? How pathetic.
Evelyn, you can only be mine. What is Killian? Just a piece of paper. You come with me right now.
Let go.
No. You mention him one more time, and I swear you won't take one step out of this door tonight. Look at me. Say you'll divorce Killian tomorrow. No. You mention him one more time, and I swear you won't take one step out of this door tonight. Look at me. Say you'll divorce Killian tomorrow.
I won't divorce Killen.
Say one more defiant word and you won't walk out of here alive.
He's lost it. I can't confront him head on. I need to find a way to trigger the heart alarm.
Okay, calm down. I'll go with you.
Why the sudden obedience? What trick are you playing?
Ending an engagement requires both parties present anyway. Don't you want me back? Then take me to see Killian and we'll settle this face to face.
You were just defending him and now you've changed your tune?
I'm just tired of playing his game. I've had enough of Killian. The man can't keep his hands to himself. But we had 5 years together and at least you know regret.
If you'd said this earlier, things wouldn't have come to this. Evelyn! You set me up!
Take him to the federal police, breaking and entering, armed coercion, charge him with every single count.
How dare you do this to me? When I get out, I'll kill you!
Learn how to be a human being first. Then we'll talk.
Move to the Black residence. Your place isn't safe anymore. Starting tonight, my men will guard you.
Okay.
Move to the Black residence. Your place isn't safe anymore. Starting tonight, my men will guard you.
Okay. How's it feel? Your trending scandal blew up, you lost your job, so kidnapping me is how you cope?
How dare you! If you hadn't lakered those files, why would Adrian suspend me? Why would he look at me like I'm filth?
I didn't force you to do those things. You're the one who's filthy. You destroyed me, and now I'll destroy you with my own hands. You always thought you were so untouchable, didn't you? Tonight, I'm dragging you off that pedestal. You brought yourself to this point, yet you blame me instead of yourself?
Shut up!
Even after all this scheming, Adrian won't give you a second glance.
Don't you dare mention him!
Inject her. Let's see how long she can keep talking tough. I want her conscious for every second of this. No time to even beg for mercy.
Go ahead and hide. Aren't you the queen of comebacks? Let's see you pull one off today.
You lay a finger on me, and you'll never see the light of day again. This is too easy for you. Think you're so high and mighty? I'm gonna drag you through the mud today. Let's see if Adrian even looks at you twice after seeing you ruined.
You're out of your damn mind!
She's all yours. When you're done, dump her at the Black residence. Not a stitch of clothing on her.
Don't touch me!
Let's see whose hands want to stay attached to their body.
How did you...
You dare touch what's mine? Move.
Let me go!
Hold them. No one leaves this room standing tonight.
Mr. Black! She paid us to do it! We didn't actually touch her! Spare our lives! We'll do anything!
Shut up! How dare you sell me out!
Want to live?
Yes, yes!
Fine. Give her exactly what she ordered for Evelyn. Have your fun, strip her bare, and dump her at Adrian's doorstep.
Killen! How dare you! I'm a public figure! If you lay a hand on me...
Public figure or gutter rat, you know damn well which one you are.
Can you walk?
Yeah.
Stay back! I'll pay! Double! 10 times!
Looks like I have to gamble with my life. Adrian won't bear to let me die.
Adrian! Open the door! They threw me here like this! Are you just gonna watch me die?
Didn't you say you'd protect me? Now the whole internet's trampling on me, and even you're abandoning me?
What the hell are you doing now?
Adrian, I was kidnapped. I was beaten into this state. Don't you even care to ask?
Your business has nothing to do with me.
I'm your lifesaver. If I expose how you disregarded that debt, Neon Entertainment will crash and burn.
Put the knife down first. There's surveillance outside. If the media shows up, nobody can clean this up.
Look at me. All you care about is still the scandal.
Enough! Let her in first. Someone's already filming outside. Get in. Wipe the blood off. Getting through that door doesn't mean you can still make a scene. From now on, behave yourself.
Where are you going?
None of your business.
Evelyn, you drove me to this. I'll make sure you die a horrible death. Tomorrow at the Hollywood press conference, I've got big news for you. Evelyn drove me crazy, hired someone to hurt me, made me self-harm. I have evidence of the wounds. Good. Once she steps on that stage, she'll never live it down. Finally dug it up. Fake medical records bribed doctors, so this depression was indeed an act. Tomorrow, I'll take you down in front of all the cameras.
Everyone, look! The head of Hart, Evelyn, forced me to slit my wrists, had me assaulted and humiliated. She's the one who destroyed me. She doesn't deserve to be standing here.
She came after all, just as expected. Evelyn, please respond. Is what Lily says true? Before you shed those tears, finish watching the evidence of your forged medical records and media manipulation. Medical records voided, Dr. Paymotes. So this whole time, Lily's trauma narrative from saving Adrian was fabricated? Lily, you bribed doctors to forge your medical history, ran bot forms to manipulate narratives, edited surveillance to hide the truth, then monetized your fake trauma. The evidence is irrefutable. What do you have to say for yourself?
It's fake! Evelyn, you set this up! You forged all of this!
That the trending topics have exploded. Keywords are medical record fraud, contract fraud, and industry-wide blacklist.
Adrian, say something! You promised to protect me. You can't abandon me now.
Lily, I protected Neon Entertainment's projects, not a lying fraud. What kind of judgment does Neon Entertainment have in people? Neon is completely finished. Evelyn, don't go. I'll accept losing the company. I'll accept the humiliation. Just give me one more chance, please.
Adrian's kneeling!
Adrian, that's enough! The live stream is still on. 5 years. I owe you that. And I can pay it back. Just don't leave me behind. You said you'd stay with me till the end. Evelyn, I'm begging you, come back. Kneeling for the cameras or for her? My wife doesn't fall for this. Wife? Shut up! Your marriage is nothing but a transaction!
Take one more step forward, and I won't even leave you a place to kneel.
You're kneeling now not out of love, but because you've finally fallen.
No, I love you.
Don't ever see me again. You don't deserve to.
When you said those words just now, for the first time I realized you shine even brighter than I imagined.
Thank you.
Evelyn, though our marriage began as a transaction, I believe I've fallen in love with you. From now on, would you entrust your life to my care?
I'm sorry, Killian. I don't want to belong to anyone right now. I just want to walk my own path.
Even you reject people straight up.
I still have much to do. Many roads to walk alone.
It's all right. I'll wait for you.